top. I was born from the bottom but raised to the top. I was born from the bottom but raised to the top. I'ma keep on climbing.
Coach Chris Robinson is here from East Lawrence, now in his second season. Coach, let's look back on last year, your first season at East Lawrence. 1-9, not a very good record, but how did you think your first year went?
Well, obviously 1-9, there was struggles and things that we worked on as the year went along. Injuries, of course, everybody hits injuries, but injuries was a big struggle that we hit with. And you know, you can look at that last year as a problem, but this year as a blessing, because when you have injuries, you play young kids, and the next year you got some experience there. So injuries was a problem last year, which everybody goes through. We were hit hard with the injury bug as we went through the year. And when you're a small AA school and you get a few guys bumps and bruises, when you lose one guy, you end up losing two starters on both sides of the ball. So we were hit with the injury bug and kind of snowballed into a 1-9. Tough schedule, and of course it's the same, just flip-flop home and away this year, but we play a very difficult schedule. A lot of good football teams, a lot of teams that make the playoffs are on our schedule.
But you knew you had kind of a developmental year ahead of you in that first season, didn't you?
Right. We wanted to run the wing tee, and we're running it this year. And you know, we had run it in years past, but it had been a year or so. So working on the mesh and everything like that offensively was, you know, a process, and that's what we're trying to go into this year. And the big thing that I'm running into as a second-year head coach, you know, there was mistakes that I made, that we made last year, but overcoming adversity, and that's the big thing that I'm trying to teach the guys. If we don't learn anything else football-wise this year, is just overcoming adversity and going through, you know, we hear Nick Saban all the time talk about the process and the process. And you know, that's true, because you work on every day, working hard, doing the drills, getting better, and then the end result will take care of itself Friday night, win or lose. So things go wrong just like it goes wrong in life. How do you handle that? And that's what I'm trying to teach the kids, is when things go wrong on the practice field or the game field, we got to keep competing, keep fighting, keep getting better, and we can't let it throw us for a loop and where it snowballs on us. And that's where we're working on, is working on overcoming adversity as the year goes along.
Absolutely. Well, that'll be important as he goes into year 2 for this program at East Lawrence. When we come back in our next report, we'll talk about the players and what to look for on offense and defense, and in a tough region for East Lawrence.